And then also, not to mention, Bunk Bomb dies early in the game, and then pulls up the stream that isn't delayed and starts feeding Nate Hill information about players' health, where they're at, and how close he is to him. Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
What? Like that didn't cross our mind as, hey, maybe this is a bad idea.
Correct.
Dude, how bad was the lag yesterday during the tournament?
It's terrible. It's not why Cypher and I did poorly. We did poorly because we had, really bad challenge. Actually, well, I mean, there was one game where I got sniped because of lag, and that kind of is why we lost that fight. Because I was pretty.
And I saw you launch padding and taking damage a couple seconds after shots were registering.
Oh, it was, dude. Yeah, everything about yesterday was really stupid, and the players, we just shouldn't have fought. Like, you literally just needed, like, how you needed to play was basically just not fight until, like, you killed someone with grenades or sniped someone that wasn't moving or shot people while they were rotating. If you actually got in build battles, it was just really dumb.
You guys want to try to go luckier?
Yeah, I'm down.
I freaking, dude, I'm just gonna say, I said this earlier and I'll say it again. From like a spectator POV, the 40 plus people alive building at the end is like not enjoyable to watch.
There's really nothing that they can do about it, especially when, like, I mean, there is something. They need to make sure that the servers can actually handle what's going on.
Right, because like
and
everyone's
they can't handle it even when at the beginning of the game, dude. M-Time AM, thank you for the 10 gift subs, man. Literally, Cypher landed in game 3. He landed, and his pickaxe wouldn't come out for like 2 seconds. Like, yeah, and then he lost the gun shield. And then he spammed E, grabbed the ammo from a shotgun, and then spammed E on the shotgun. And then the dude like swung in like a second later, and then grabbed the shotgun from his hand basically, and then killed him. Like,
pulled it from his inventory.
Literally, that's what it looked like, dude.
I feel like the Fortnite Friday was more from a viewer's perspective was probably more entertaining to watch.
I'm just letting you know right now, and this is what's really unfortunate, is that there's literally no way in hell that Epic stops doing their skirmish events to allow Keemstar to bring back Fortnite Friday. Like, this just...
I know. But yeah, I only watched one game of the skirmish, and it was like 40 people at final circle, and no one's like, the lag is just unbelievable.
It's unbearable. Yeah, unreal. Dude. So like, hear me out, man. I'm literally, it was so it's weird. Like, it makes no sense. The only thing that we can think of, I've not thought of, was that the only reason it was laggier is because of the spectating mode that was in, right? Like, because here's what's, because literally played 6 games on this custom server with 100 people, right? And so the entire time, Cypher and I are like, dude, this does not feel good. This does not feel clean. Like,
sure.
I'm like, yo, you want a game mode more after? And he's just like, yeah, let's do it, dude. So we load up a normal game. We get 100 full lobby. We land, and literally without even like looting, we're like walking around. We're just like, dude, sorry, it already feels better. Like, we started farming. Like, it felt way more responsive. It's like, it makes no sense, man, that we get a better server, on a public server than a custom server.
Yeesh.
You would think that the private would feel better. That would make the most sense, right?
Correct.
A private server that they, as a private use would be better than a public, but it's not the case.
What's the difference between last skirmish and this skirmish?
I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Spectator mode, right?
The spectator mode. The last skirmishes, they had a spectator mode, but they didn't always use it, right? If that makes sense. So like,
okay,
the majority of their spectating, the tournaments, were streams, right? The 2-minute delays,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
They just pulled everyone. It was a requirement that you had to stream, and they would literally just pull people's streams up when they're about to get in fights.
Okay.
And then this time they did not do that. And then also, not to mention, Bunk Bomb dies early in the game, and then pulls up the stream that isn't delayed and starts feeding Nate Hill information about players' health, where they're at, and how close he is to him. Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
What? Like, that didn't cross our mind as, hey, maybe this is a bad idea.
Correct.
Yikes.
Yeah, the whole.
They get in trouble?
I'm not sure. And then I don't know 100% what happened here, but High Distortion was about to get a kill on, I think it was 100 Thieves Kenneth, or Parallax, I think it was Kenneth, and then he just like disconnected from the game or like left, like as he was about to kill him. I think he disconnected on accident. Like I think it was a lag out, because Aiden lagged out too at one game. But some people think that he like just straight up disconnected, left. So yeah, HE couldn't get the kill.
So he couldn't get credit for a kill?
Right.
Wow.
And that's money, dude. That's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, hypothetically, that could have gotten him an extra 20 grand, but I don't know.
Sure, right.
Yeah, any hoodle.
Hours and hours and hours and hours, right? Just every single day. Pop, shotgun, go right into my little SMG. It's such a generic design to a game. Every single fight, it's the same thing, right? Build a little wall, shotgun blast into an SMG, crouch, build your little wall if you get damaged one time, right? Build your wall, little ramp, right? You know, and then it's take your little, if you took some damage, right? And then edit your way out of the roof and then build some like, right? Vertical advantage. It's the same stuff, man. It's the same. And I can't wait to get off this shithole overrated video game once Blackout comes out. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun to actually leave this game to all the young ones, right? To leave it, to give it to all the little baby preciouses, right? Right? The ones that love to dab in front of their third grade teacher, right? Those kids, right? Boom. We'll leave it to you guys, right? The ones that want to play one more game before they go to school. One more game, mommy. One more game, mommy, before I have to make my bunk bed, right? I can't wait to get off this overrated video game once and for all, because when Blackout arrives, and I've got my hand around David Vonderhaar, right out front of 3100 with his Prius back wide open, and he's got his little Bluetooth wireless speaker system blasting the entire parking lot, and we're all celebrating the success of Blackout, the reality check to the entire video gaming industry, saying, guess what? It's back, and Call of Duty's never been this good ever. It's going to take over the entire industry by storm. We're going to dominate together, and that's going to feel real good, Champions Club members, right? No more Twinkle Toes, no more Hello Kitty, no more Chuck E. Cheese, right? No more Looney Tunes, no more ball pits, no more I need this band around my wrist, because this basically messages to the guy at the front of the line that I am this tall and that I can ride on this roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Right? Number!
Left in this one. Animal still alive, Mid still alive, Shivsy taken out. Snood taken out, a Gorilla as well. So Zayt is putting in work right now. 4 limbs for Zayt. That's 1 point, by the way, just by himself.
There's just still so much gunfire to be heard. I mean, you hear the grenades bouncing, the grenades being fired. There is so much happening right now. Fallout, and again, we get another safe zone, and it's shifting to the east. Now it's going to be against a mountain.
Fortress. We see it. You love it. I know it's not Zayt's, though. I know Zayt, in his words, has said, in any circumstances, I'm going to find a way to make the optimal play. I land my shots and outbuild when it's needed. Let's see if he can do that right here. What is the optimal play for Zayt? I'm board with him right now, playing with NV Lenane, the French-Canadian making plays himself. Demo takes out Zoof. So Zoof is eliminated from this one. 13 left. It's going to come down to the wire here. Some builds come through. He says he outbuilds everyone. Oh my, there's only room for him.
Wow. That's rough. You don't like to see that.
Jeez, look at this building. Perfect gameplay.
New safe zone yet again further alongside the mountain, but keep in mind this mountain has a curve to it, so that if they're not careful, they don't make these early rotations, man.
Who is it? None other than Demo and Bizzle with high ground. Demo's playing for the placement. Bizzle's playing for elimination. Smart play. And you have the ability, and look at that, Blind's still alive too. You have the ability to designate that. If you want to have one role player be your main slayer, your aggressor, your elimination getter, if you will, you could do that. One person can play a little more passive and play for placement. That's why you love duos as a variety type of game type.
Oh,
DMO. Demo wants to be in the fight.
He bounced down.
Oh, no.
Aggressively and immediately gets down.
Vivid is still alive. He's going to go in the storm. He's going to try and channel his inner Vivid. He's going to get high ground here, too. He gets taken to 15 HP, but he gets high ground. What a power play from Vivid. You have to risk it for the biscuit, and Vivid loves himself some biscuits here, sitting high ground right now and feeling good, but he doesn't have a good ability to out heal here.
Man, I feel like he should have just taken the jump pad.
Oh my gosh, look at the perfect 3-story drop. Oh,
wow.
He knows he cannot
Vivid,
out heal.
dude.
He knows he has to play for the win. Poach, I think, knows the same thing. Linane and Zate versus, it's a 2 versus 2 here, Zeke.
2v2, Poach and Liquid. Vivid here against Zate and Linane. I mean,
what's their heal situation now? I want to switch as fast as we can and see what a campfire here for these two.
They even got the grappler so they can try to and get a surprise. Okay, so they've already put down.
They're playing for aggression. They're playing for. They know they're not going to build out heal. They're playing for aggression.
I guess they're preemptively.
They're going to be dropping here momentarily. Get ready. A trap gets taken. Zate
Poach is
playing
down.
this so incredibly well. It all comes down to Vivid. Zate's going to get the eliminate just like that. Perfect gameplay from Zate and Envy Linane. They're going to get themselves a victory royale. 7 eliminations for Zate. Can you believe it? What a game, number 5.
Eliminations. And again, I love to see it. We see that Zate makes his way out into the storm because he's so confident in his decision making.